Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 123 of WCW. I am Swarley. We are coming to you live right after... This is a terrible intro. We did sold out last week. It went about as well as it possibly could have. We got a 98. Kobashi is the champ now. Rest of the show was fine. Debbie is the women's champ. That went less well, but we'll figure it out. First thing we have to do is we have to take Kobashi off a brand. You, sir, are going everywhere now. And then we have to put old Steve Austin. Oh, he's on the Saturday brand. Okay. Cool. Because he wasn't the champion. Duh, Swarley, you stupid idiot. And then, there's a thing I want to check. Because we've been doing a lot of talk about whether Bret Hart should be a face or a heel. And I've been just looking at the roster, because Kobashi face champion, so he'll need heels to wrestle. And it's like, well, like, especially on this brand, I think he's gonna wrestle Vampiro first. But then after that, it's like Ron Simmons and like Rick Martel are the top heels. So I think I haven't checked his thing though. Bret Hart can work either as a face or a heel. He is amazing at being both a face and a heel. Great. He's gonna be a heel. And we need to change his gimmick because he's an old school face right now. I don't think Ron's really got it. The problem with Ron in particular is he can't really talk. He's a quite bad promo. Well, he does have 93 star quality, so if we did get him over, he would get like over. Actually, he's 88 pop right now. So I guess there's something, but he's bad at talking. And he's more popular than Bret Hart. Who would have guessed that? Play swagger, legitimate, and Weasley underdog style gimmicks. Alright, well, this is clearly a swagger gimmick because he's a heel. And I will say Evil Heart from Canada. This is pretty generic and say, well, yeah, we'll leave it in the center. I have so many gimmick ideas. Are any of them good? Yeah, let's give him a near certainty to make sure Bret Hart has a good gimmick. That seems like a good idea. Hitman. Yeah, I suppose it should just be the Hitman. Hitman. Alright, so we're going to go ahead a day here, but the first thing we're going to book is going to be a Saturday night on Wednesday. But we have to figure out what we're building to there. Because the next pay-per-view, which we've already laid out, is Super Brawl. Well, that's a Nitro show. So the next Saturday pay-per-view is not until Spring Stampede on March 31st. So we've got a while until that one. So let's advance a day. Let's get the old Notepad over here. Spring Stampede Saturday. Alright. So WCW title. I want Vampiro to get a shot. He was supposed to get the shot with Steiner. The people demand a spooky world title feud. And what a match, Kenta Kobashi versus Vampiro. I mean, when you can book that, you gotta do it. Versus Vampiro. Is Fall Brawl... Brother, it's January. I don't... I can't even think about that right now. Alright, let's look at what we got here. Since this is 2 months away, honestly, we could probably just throw a bunch of this out. Like, anything we need to blow off, we could blow off on TV. Because we have got like 8 fucking weeks of TV to build this. In fact, with like Cynthia and Debbie, I think we should do the blow-off match at the pay-per-view. I think they should have a match on TV before that. I might even do like Cynthia wins the belt back on TV, and then rubber match at Spring Stampede. I don't hate that. So I'm gonna say women's title. Cynthia versus Debbie. Rubber match. Do a second match on TV. Okay. What the fuck are we doing with the tag titles? We could stick with Pero and Tatanka being a team, but they're faces. I mean, we do have the Headhunters who are faces, but could pretty easily turn heel. That's probably the thing. Brett and Owen could win belts. Brett and Owen could win belts. I don't... It kind of feels like a waste to bring Bret Hart in and have him win the tag titles, but it would be something. All right, let's figure out what we're doing with Bret Hart. Bret Hart's coming in. He's a heel. I kind of want him to kind of quickly go up to wrestling the world title. Not at this pay-per-view, but probably the next one. I did sign Jacques Rougeau. I don't think he's here yet, but is he here yet? He's not here yet, but he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Could we get the Quebecers ready in 8 weeks? Yeah, probably. All right, let's just put it down like this. WCW tag titles. Funk and Onita versus the Quebecers and or the Headhunters. We'll see who gets better scores. That's we're leaving wiggle room on that one. So yeah, I don't really want Bret Hart to have the tag titles. I'm not trying to keep him busy. It's Bret Hart. I'm trying to like have him at the top of the card quickly. I would do Bret, Austin, Kobashi. The next set of matches is oh yeah, Austin needs to do something. Immediately doing Austin and Bret is very tempting. Mucho tempting-o. Do that or is that? It should probably be Bret and Owen versus Dustin and somebody, right? Like, but we also have 8 weeks of TV, and we would certainly do that on TV first. Bret versus Face Tenryu. I mean, that's a big match. That's a big match for sure. And it would be sick and cool. And I think we probably just do Bret Hart versus Face Tenryu. And then Austin Austin could wrestle Dr. Death, but I feel like he would have to beat Dr. Death. Right? Because like he's way more popular. I guess he could wrestle Pero or Tatanka. All right. Let's start. Bret Hart versus Tenryu. Crazy match. Steve Austin versus Pero Aguayo. Crazy match. Steve William. Have we done Dr. Death and Mankind yet? That seems so obvious, but they might have been on separate brands most of the time. Maple. No. Manabu Nakanishi. Do I have to put it in as like Cactus? Or like Mick Foley? Dr. Death v. Foley for the belt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it is as Cactus Jack. Yeah, they've wrestled a lot. Yeah, that checks out. That seems like something I would do. Alright. Maybe Ron Simmons is about to win this U.S. title. I hadn't really considered that. But are there, like, more faces challengers? It kind of makes sense if the top champion is a babyface, maybe to may have these secondary titles on heels. Who would he then... If Ron Simmons were the champion, I suppose if Dustin were to beat Owen, then he could wrestle... Although, no, Dustin and Ron, we can't do that again. We've done that a million times. Oh, we've got Tatanka. I think we do U.S. title Ron Simmons champion versus Tatanka. Ron versus Tenryu and Steve versus Bret. I mean, if Bret is coming in as a face, I feel like he wrestles Owen, right? Unless we just do that on TV. But that seems huge for TV. Can we see Saturday Night? Yeah, sure. Reset, brand, Saturday, search. This has, you know. Eric Bischoff giving away pay-per-view matches on TV, pretty normal. Yeah, pretty normal. Yeah, yeah. What's Casas doing? No idea. That is something we should figure out. Kid Minion? Who is unimportant? And a heel? Like Negro Casas? So that's not going to work. Is Chavo a heel? No, he should be a face. But he's also, like, unimportant and has cold momentum, so, like... Why are there no babyface light heavyweights? What fucking idiot put this roster together? What a... What kind of goddamn moron put this fucking roster together? Holy shit. Alex Wright, is it time? Is it time? What? What are you getting on TV? Alex Wright 62? Rashawn! That's a wide range. I can't imagine you're actually getting that good of a score in your matches. Oh, Cornette's not even booking you, damn. Yeah, no. None of these people are ready. Alex Wright 62 is looking probably like the best option. Unless Chris Daniels is cooking down here. Which he might be. 48. Still no one better than Alex Wright. Hey, it's me, James Meritado. Hey. Hey, I got 44 pop in the Southeast. Forget about it. Look at my match history. Oh, I'm getting a 59 over here. All right, James Meritado, I see you. I see you. Baby Jeff Hardy. He's not ready. Hoovy, we saw in that other match. Kaz Hayashi, what are you doing down here, Kaz Hayashi? Wow, that's a lot of blue. Oh, no pop. All right. Kid Cash, we were going to bring up the team with Bull Payne, right? That was... I'm still in favor of that. Looks like we're getting a lot of call-ups here. It looks like we're calling up Das Wunderkind, James Meritado, and Kid Cash. Nova, how are you doing over here? Oh, you're a tag champ. That's good. Got skills. Got some pop in the Southeast. Ooh, Mike Bucci also doing well. All right, I just want to remind the chat before they get too excited about all these guys coming in that we have to drug test all of them. So, like, don't start, you know, counting your eggs or whatever. All right. Yeah. All right. Alex Wright. Oh, you're currently one half of the tag team champions. I will be nice to Jim Cornette for once, and I will prepare him to recall. And then James Meritado, he doesn't hold any belt, so we're just going to call him right up. Alex Wright and Nova are the tag team. Oh, maybe they'll come up as a team. I don't know. Alter ego that applied little. Yeah, make him Little Guido. Sure. That's fine. Kid Cash. Recall. And then Mike Bucci, who we also have to prepare to recall. Get those belts off them, Jim. All right. Did he not? I thought we made him Little Guido. Oh, because I'm looking at the Saturday. That's what it is. There we go. Hey, there he is. Little Guido. We got to drug test you guys. Hold on. Drug testing. Little Guido. Comprehensive test for Little Guido. Little Guido's clean. Now, Kid Cash, I am much more worried about. Woo! Both clean. That is very lucky. Alright, Kid Cash. Kid Cash is a face. That's wild. Kid Cash. Yeah, he should be a heel. Oh, I can't just... I can't just turn him before he debuts? Oh, God, alright. We're gonna make him a heel. Because we want him to team with Bull Payne. And then Little Guido is a face? Yeah, sure, Little Guido's a face. Maybe we could juice him up to wrestle Negro Casas? They would have, like... Yeah, he's really good tech. They would have a great technical masterclass. I'm here for the Little Guido push. Cruiserweight title. Casas versus Guido. Doesn't have a perception. I can't imagine he's going to be recognizable, but hey, we got character ideas, right? Ooh, actually. I gotta get some character ideas. Alright, remind me when we actually run a show to get some character ideas. Oh, and he has cool momentum. Okay, alright. Well, we can, alright. And then Alex Wright and Nova aren't here yet, right? Right, okay. Alright. Casas versus Guido, let's see. Kobashi versus Imperial, Bret Hart versus Tenryu, Steve Austin versus Perro Aguayo, Cynthia versus Debbie in a rubber match, Funk and Onita versus the Quebecers or the Headhunters, we'll see. Ron Simmons versus Tatanka, Cruiserweight title, Casas versus Guido. Alright, so who, like, for sure needs a match? Owen, Dustin, Mankind, although he could just kind of be involved with the Vampiro stuff. Oh, Dr. Death. Is there anyone else of note on this brand I'm forgetting? Disposition. No, not disposition. I always forget what this one's called. Perception. Show me recognizable to major star. I need a Battle Cat. Battle Cat is in this field. So is Bobby Fulton. Huh. Oh yeah. We're gonna turn the Headhunters because they're in the maybe. So they would have to turn. Rick Martel. Rick Martel should have a match. Tracy Smothers is recognizable. Good for him. All right. All right, so we're already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, I mean, we could easily get 2 matches here. I feel like Owen and Dustin will be done by the time we get to Spring Stampede. But if we really wanted to, we could do like Owen Dustin in a spring bunkhouse match or something like that. We could go like full gimmick because it is Spring Stampede. Bull rope match, Owen Hart versus Dustin Rhodes. You know, we could do that. Mankind. Boy, everything just keeps coming back to Mankind versus Dr. Death, huh? I guess we could do Dr. Death versus Rick Martel. Yeah, I do also like the bull rope idea. I don't really know how we get to Tenryu. I guess Tenryu could just help Dustin Rhodes. They're both baby faces. So they could do some tag matches to lead up to it and stuff. Yeah, fuck it. Bull rope match. Owen versus Dustin. No, I'm thinking of this backwards because. No, wait, no, Brett. We're keeping Brett. Yeah, we're keeping Brett heel. So yeah, no, I'm right. And now I'm confusing myself about whether Brett's babyface or heel. All right, so then by process of elimination, because we've already done Mankind and Steve Williams a million times, we're gonna do Dr. Death and Rick Martel. That's a match. And Mankind will just be involved with the Vampiro stuff. Also, as a reminder, this pay-per-view is 8 weeks away. So we could change this as much as we want. Like, this is just like a roadmap. Because I'm the kind of person that when I'm booking stuff, I need to be like building to something. I can't just be like, let's book some stuff. You know, like I need to have like a roadmap. But yeah, we could get 3 weeks in and I could be like, I'd actually, actually, I don't want to do Owen and Dustin for an 8-week build. Like, fuck it. We could change so much of this. All right. But that was fun, Notepad time. That was an hour of Notepad time. Woo! Would you be against Martel beating Dr. Death? I wouldn't. Not really. I don't really have big plans for either of those guys. The people do love Notepad time. That is one of those things I would have never guessed that when I started streaming TEW. I would have assumed everyone hated all the planning and stuff, but that's really when people get into it. WWF has put Van Hammer and Jim the Anvil Neidhart as a team. Hammer and Anvil. Great. Now we're booking. Hector's gone. Goodbye, Hector. La Diabolica and Grand Apache have broken up after the former was caught cheating with Don Callis. Oh, no. Unbelievable. Oh, Don Callis, you dog. Look how sad he is. This is the face of a man who just got left for Don Callis. This is going to add to your shitty locker room. Everything adds to our shitty locker room, man. But hey, we drew 3,000 fans for a house show in the Midwest, so there is that. That's great. All right, let's book a Saturday night. All right. Oh, we're in big boy mode. Hold on. Actually, big boy mode and just like regular TV mode are not that different. All right. Where have we not gone in a while? Haven't gone to New England in a while. I was gonna say last time I went to the Excel Center, and that is like the only venue here. All right, here's a couple more. Let's go to Providence, baby. All right. I need character ideas. Likely. I need character ideas. I said I need character ideas. What? Alright, that didn't go great. Locker room incidents. Lance Storm butted heads with Manami Toyota, and they're furious at each other. Riley, what's up? Mankind and Jim Ross were getting on well backstage. Their good mood was infectious and lifted everyone's spirits. Negro Casas got into a fight with the Italian Stallion. Sorry, almost got into a fight. Tracy Smothers caused an incident when he antagonized Terry Funk so much that a fight almost broke out. Tracy, what are you doing? Look, man, I know you wanted him to put you over, but that was never going to happen. Kid Minion has gone to wrestler's court. He didn't shake another worker's hand. Okay. Naman Toyota, wrestler's court. She didn't go out with everybody. Training. Dusty yelled at Lance Storm. All right. I think we have to open the show with new world champion Kenta Kobashi. I think we got to send him out there. And, you know, he's out there with the belt, thanking all the fans. I knew I could do it one day. I'm finally the world champion. I believe, unless the AI made him the Triple Crown champion at some point, this would be his first world title. So this is a big moment for him. And right now on this brand, he's kind of just treading water. And Steve Austin eventually will wrestle Paraguay, but that's not for a long time. So I think for tonight, we just kind of keep this going one more night. I think Steve Austin comes out and goes, you know, Kobashi, you piece of crap. Everybody knows that I should have never lost that world title. I should have just they should have given it back to me when that cheat got fired. And we'll do some back and forth, and let's set up a tag main event with these guys. Just kind of, this is my least favorite kind of booking, when you turn into the show after the pay-per-view and they're like, let's just hold it, keep it going, let's just warm up these leftovers. Kobashi new champ promo leads to tag match set up for main event. Kobashi. So I I think Dustin and Owen are going to be involved in the Brett debut, unless you want to debut Brett at the end of the show, which I suppose you could. Evil got his WWE name. It's Naraku, aka Japanese for hell. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I can't wait for WWE fans who have never seen Evil to have to watch Evil. It's going to be so sick. We didn't do this exactly. Okay, just checking. Very possible we could have done it during the build-up. Alright, so obviously this would be like a whose side is the on thing, but we're just going to put this in as Brett helps Owen beat Dustin Rhodes. And then we have to end the show with, like, Owen and Brett promo, right? I think Owen is just going to get on the mic and be like... Because if you remember, we had Owen do the, like, very not subtle tease promo at Sold Out. Like, maybe there's more hearts coming on Saturday. So he'll just be like, I told you, Dustin, when you mess with one heart, you mess with us all, blah, blah, blah. And then Bret Hart's going to get on the mic. And, you know, he's a bad guy now. So he's going to get on the mic and be like, you know, screw you, Dustin Rhodes, and screw everybody in WCW. I'm here, not just to back my brother Owen, but we're going to run this damn backwoods company. The Hearts are taking over. Dustin should be like... I guess Dustin would be on the ground after getting attacked. It's okay, Mr. Rain. Don't you missed Notepad time, but that's pretty much all you missed. Also, Twitch should send out notifications. Twitch loves to send me notifications on my phone for, like, people I'm not even subscribed to. It'll just send me a notification that's like, we think you'll like this streamer, and they just went live. Cool, thanks, Twitch. Love that. I hope you're doing that for me with other people. Alright, that's a solid third of the show booked. Alright, let's see. What else are we doing? Oh, Debbie Malenko is the new tag... Oh, you know what? The Headhunters have to turn heel. I think we should put them with Teddy Long as well, because what else? Teddy's already a heel, right? Yes, Teddy's already a heel. Great. And he's not managing anybody, right? Nope, not at all. Alright, great. Headhunter A. Where Headhunter B? Is Headhunter B being managed by Michael Hayes? Is that what's going on here? He is managed by Michael Hayes. All right. Weird that we only have him managing one of them, but we can fix that. I think these guys are just shock turning, which I don't do a lot. So hopefully we get away with it. I think they're literally just going to beat up Funk and Onita tonight. Hayes had bad chem with the other headhunter. Classic. All right. 3-minute Terry Funk and Onita promo where they're just like, we the best. We knew those bums weren't going to beat us. We are still your WCW Tag Team Champions. And then, boom, swerve, bro. Headhunter A, attack. Headhunter B, attack. Terry, victim. Onita, victim. Teddy Long, I guess just talking. I'd say this is a surprise. I mean, it's certainly a surprise. This is a shock turn. Hopefully it doesn't fucking die. Turn Headhunter A. Turn Headhunter B. Do we have angle ideas? I mean, we do. None of them are good, so that's awesome. All right, could have used a good angle idea here. Okay, that's weird. But yeah, basically, the headhunters are going to come out, lay these guys out, hit a moonsault, and then Teddy Long's going to be like, you know, y'all forgot about the headhunters? These my new clients right here. You're looking at your next tag team champions. We need a promo ruined by headhunters who bet them up. Struggling here. And turn heel. Beautiful. Now we're booking. Is everybody in the groove? You know what's something I haven't thought about? Since we changed our product, we probably can do hardcore matches now. Like, we still can't go crazy because of our TV deals, but, like, I think I could use the hardcore match aim and not get, like, yelled at. Because the only thing we need are 3 different match aims. Because, like, on our old product, hardcore wasn't even rated. Yeah, I don't see anything. Ooh, using crazy bumps or stump bumps give boost to segments. Yeah, it just says 3 different match aims. I think we can do hardcore matches now. All right. So Vampiro. Let's see. They won, right? Surely I had them win. Yes. All right. I think they're just kind of moving on from the Pero and Tatanka thing. So I think we just get Spooky Vampiro promo. Swirls, don't forget about AJ and Raven and TNA with bumps. Listen. You use people that, like, if they get hurt, right? Like Kid Minion, go take a bump, you know? Vampiro, promo, Mankind. I mean, he's there, but I want to see how Vampiro does. But this is basically just like, you know, we are finished with Paraguayo and Tatanka. It is time for the Coven. Oh, Kid Minion needs to be there. Because he probably needs to fucking introduce him. But basically, now that we are once again at full power, now that we have Vampiro, we have Mankind, we have Kid Minion, we are a trio. It's time to set our focuses higher. higher than Paraguay and Tatanka, higher than the tag titles. The Coven will win the WCW World Heavyweight title. Full power, and it's time to win the tag titles. No, I don't. Why did I add a new part? You ever just click buttons? Just you just panic and you start clicking stuff. Hey, you know what? Here's an idea for a match. I never really thought of this for tag teams that we could possibly need. What about Mankind and Kid Minion? We have 2 guys named Kid now. That's wild. Oh, this is a job for the Italians if I've ever seen it. We'll give Kid Minion the win. He needs it. Also, let's do a dark match before I forget to check this Kid Cash and Bull Payne team. Who are one's a heel and one's a face right now. So that kind of sucks. I guess that means they could wrestle pretty much anybody, though. Is there another Goober team they could wrestle? They could wrestle George South. They could just wrestle 2 bad dudes. Granted, at that point, I think 2 bad dudes win that match, but it's a dark match. That's fine. No, you never powerbomb Kid Minion. Everybody knows that. Alright, let's see how that goes. Got like 25 minutes left. Tenru hasn't done anything. Ron Simmons and Dr. Death are continuing their feud. I totally cheaped out and did like a non-finish on that, right? Yeah, double count out. Do I do it next week? Would that be too soon? That's probably too soon, honestly, because we're like 8 weeks away. So if I change the title that fast, then we're in like 6 weeks of waiting. Although I would have the new feud to start with whoever Ron is wrestling. I guess we can simply do a promo. Let's see. It would make more sense for the challenger to cut this promo, but also it would make more sense for the babyface to cut this promo. So it's kind of a 50-50. I guess Dr. Death should cut the promo. But basically, Ron Simmons, you yellow belly coward, that double count out wasn't a satisfying ending to our match. I won't be happy until I pin your shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3. I'm challenging you to a no count outs, anything goes match. Dr. Death challenges Ron to no count out, anything goes match. Now we can, again, because we have 8 weeks, we can really stretch this out, you know? He could challenge him to the match. Next week, Ron can accept the match, you know? Maybe Ron could take a week to think about it, you know? We've got all the time in the world. Alright, I need wrestling. That's not a place where I usually am at. Hey, you know what? I think we should see the debut with James Meritano. Oh, sorry. Little Guido. I forgot that we gave him his real gimmick. Hey. Unfortunately, he's unimportant, so I need somebody recognizable. Oh no, it's only Tracy Smothers. Yeah, it's only Tracy Smothers. Tracy Smothers is a technician. Okay, if you say so. Do I have any like unimportance with momentum? Cooled, neutral, neutral, warm. Oh, Steve Armstrong. Well, I mean, it's. Oh, Taka has hot momentum. Let's go, Little Guido versus Taka. $10. Cook. Your winner, the Little Guido. Alright, sometimes you just gotta give chat what they want. What the chat wants is clearly Nitro Tenro versus Lance Storm. Having an 8-minute storytelling match where Genichiro Tenru is going to win by disqualification when he is attacked by Rick Martel, who's Rick Martel just doing the "I ain't done with you yet" gimmick. This is over when I say it's over. They're gonna put the boots to him. Oh, it seems to be some kind of alliance here between Rick Martel and Lance Storm. We got, what, 5 more minutes? I mean, we need more wrestling. We're very light on wrestling. I still need a match aim. Do I do storytelling? I did a cook. That's it. I just did storytelling and cook. The women haven't been on the show. We really should fix that. Yeah, maybe just a straight tag. Debbie and Manami taking on the face team of Cynthia. Oh, is Lady Apache gonna be mad? Let's throw her out there. Debbie in a tech match. I don't think Debbie's got that. I mean, 6477 is her best stat, but it's not, like, great. Although, what are, I mean, Cynthia's really good at tech. Apache's only okay. I was hoping we could do our favorite gimmick of the Tag Team Technical Masterclass. Yeah, it should be, all of our stats should be higher. I think we're just going to tell them to cook. 10 minutes. Cook. And then we're literally just going to go to the storyline and see who needs the win. Cynthia Moreno, fairly good. They're both fairly good. I feel like Cynthia probably needs the win coming off losing the title, especially if we're going to do a rematch on TV. Let's have Cynthia beat Toyota. Whoa! Girl, what do you mean? You know what? I'm simply going to take you out of the match. Sorry. I don't think we've booked Lioness Asuka in forever. So let's throw her out there. Now she can get pinned. All right, let's. That's the show. Yes, that's the show. Definitely opening with this big promo. Oh, not on the pre-show. Not on the pre-show. There we go. Women opening with a steal the show. I think that's good, actually. This should be here. Promo by the head. Yeah, this needs to go like way the fuck down. This needs to go like down here. I think this show could break an 80 because I think that main event's going to be really good. Because those storylines are still hot because we didn't change them. And then we got the debut of Bret Hart. I mean, that's big. That's huge. Yeah, I'm going to guess an 83. I think this will be good. This got a 50, which is pretty rough, but I mean, Kid Cash and Bull Payne can be a team, but they're not getting great numbers. There's it's not helping that we're in New England and Kid Cash has like no pop there. But yeah, they can be a tag team. I was really hoping for a chemistry bonus, but it is what it is. You never get a chemistry bonus when you're looking for it. You only get it when you randomly book like 2 fucking main eventers together, and it's like, all right, well, I'm never actually going to use these guys as a tag team. 86 for the Austin Kobashi promo. What? You said you're the new champion? 61 for the women? I'll take that. It would have been a better match if Manami Toyota was in it, but, you know, she should have fucking ran her mouth. A 67 for this. All right, come on, turn. Teddy did a great job. A potential future turn. Oh, yeah, it's a potential future turn, all right. Complete success. Let's go! The anti-Swarly turn. We just did it. We didn't build it out for 6 months. We didn't do 4 promos where the guy's like, oh, maybe I should turn heel. Ugh. Just did it. A 77 for Tenryu and Lance Storm? I mean, that's all Tenryu. That is a total Tenryu carry job, but we'll allow it. And a 66 for Martel putting the boots to Tenryu. A 58 for Little Guido and Taka. Listen, we got it. We're starting this from the ground up, you know? We gotta push our guy, Little Guido. A 69 for Dr. Death promo. It's okay. A 70 for the Coven versus the Italians, classic squash match rating. Kid Minion definitely needs that W. Oh, 61 Vampiro promo. Vampiro, I'm putting you into the main event, man. I need better than a 61. He was giving us way better than a 61. But everyone's fucking depressed now. I keep forgetting that. 88 main event. All right, that's good. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Bret Hart's gimmick is great. The gimmick idea was a success. It's marketable. It's gonna sell more merchandise. All those glasses, brother. Large penalty to charisma during matches and angles. That seems not great. 78 for this. Owen did a bad job. Bret did a good job. Owen did a bad job. We gotta give Bret a solo cook test. $85. I mean, that's the best Saturday we've done, I think, since the incident. Very good show. And we made $369,000. And we gained a point of popularity in Quebec. Canada's getting hot, man. They see those hearts. All right. Now it's Nitro time. As a reminder, Nitro has the next pay-per-view, where we're planning on running Kobashi Stan Hansen. Vader's going to defend his new quad crown against Atlantis. Arn's wrestling Ultimo again. Holy Demon Army is going to take on Takada and Wagner. Jumbo and Blue Panther. We're going to do El Dandy versus Ray again. Oro Plata and Dantes are going to defend the Trios titles against Sasuke, Jinsei Shinsaki, and Akiyama. Mucha's going to wrestle Liger. And D. Malenko's wrestling Blue Demon, or maybe it's a tag match, I wrote in parentheses. UWF have altered the terms of their bid. Listen, he's not going to sign a fucking handshake deal when I'm offering him $45,000 a month. Will you guys stop fucking around? Drug test fees, a lot. Kid Minion doesn't connect with the fans. You should probably write him off. Look, Steve, he wasn't our first choice. We wanted Crowbar, but, you know. Oh, we gotta test everybody for drugs now, because David Justice made the Braves look bad. Oh, JW Storm made the big jump to ECW, hell yeah. Now he's teaming with Dave Finlay. What's Heyman cooking? A 72 seems good for what they got. Doug Gilbert, Brutus Beefcake, and Marty Jannetty beat Richard Slinger and the Backroom Boys. And as we all know, the Backroom Boys seem to be Mike Rotundo and Jacques Rougeau. Kevin Sullivan. This is not the ECW. Somehow this is still fucking Eastern Championship Wrestling, even though I changed their product and made Paul Heyman the booker. They got Barry Darsow as the ECW champion. Tommy Rich beat King Kong Bundy. What the hell is this? I mean, at least this is cool. Lismark Jr. and Tony Rumble beat Perry Saturn and Mike Enos. What a match that is. I gave him Glenn Osborne and Mikey Whipwreck, and he's just booking them in dark matches. Ah, jeez. Yeah, Extreme King Kong Bundy might have. Maybe he's cooking with that. Maybe he's onto something. Imagine like King Kong Bundy, but just wearing like street clothes. I can't even imagine it. King Kong Bundy, but dressed like Tommy Dreamer and doing like table spots. I don't know, maybe it could work. Singlet but jeans. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. House show in Mexico? All right, cool. Ricky Morton title win. AWFPR. Oh, I did fix Noah's schedule, and by fix it, I had the game fix it. You could do that from the in-game editor. You could go to a company and just be like, regenerate their schedule. And then it did that. So let's see. Ooh, an 89. Akira Maeda beat Hayabusa in the main event. Too Cold beat Chris Candido to retain the junior title. The Lowlives of Yoshinari Ogawa, Mitsuharu Misawa, and Salman Hamishikov. They added one of the Russians to their group. Defeated Mark Youngblood, Johnny Smith, and Richard Slinger. Richard Slinger getting booked all over the place. Brad Reagan's Marty Jannetty also getting booked all over the place. Brad Reagan's Marty Jannetty, Barry Windham beat the Eagle and Mike Rotunda and Diamond. Doug Furnace beat John Norton, Dave Finley. Beat Giant Goliath. That's Mike Awesome, I believe, and Grant Apache. Yeah, the fake Noah, or I guess it's real Noah. The like here way too soon Noah that we made is definitely the most interesting of the things we made. These shows are weird. ECW and Noah have a relationship in my head canon. Yeah, it sure seems that way. Sure seems that way. All right. Super Nitro. Do you think because this show is the Lucha show, they call it like Super Nitro? Possibly. I hadn't thought about that until right this second. No Nights Off. Let's see. Have we gone? Can't remember where we went last week. Southwest. What about the what's Texas? The Mid-South? Oh, we were just there. Alright, well, let's go to Mexico. Fuck it. No, because Michael said to say it like that. That's a good point. You know, when you say it that way, it makes a lot of sense. Hey, can y'all give me some character ideas? Like some good character ideas? Like not unlikely for Stan Hansen. That doesn't really do anything for anybody. Near certainty for Steve Austin. He will never need that. Oh, you guys are killing me. Boo. I'm booing all of you. Boo. Oh my God, Michael. No, just... I don't want to look at you. Get out of here. This guy just wants to hang out. Well, no one knows you? And this is not the photo of an 18-year-old, let me tell you. This ain't no way. This man has a mortgage. Chicago Express? Who the fuck? No, go away. Why are there so many people here? Wait, hold on. Ultimo Dragoncito. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We might have to book Ultimo Dragoncito. Yeah, we gotta bring him in. He's a face. Obviously, he's a heel. Taz almost got in a fight with Great Muta. You guys both just got here. Chill, bro. Chill. Dragon's feuding with Arn. Yeah, Arn's... we're going to go total fucking, you know, WWF mode. And Arn's going to be like, all right, Ultimo Dragon, I'm calling you out here right now. And it's going to be Ultimo Dragon Cito. You know, we're doing the thing. Pirata Morgan yelled at a fan. Kinect annoyed Dan Profit by mocking his lack of popularity. He's probably just back there like, oh, you try so hard in your matches and no one cares. I don't do anything and they go crazy. Atlantis went to Wrestler's Court. Didn't pay his tab on a rental car. Yada yada, small positive. Wagner Jr. Tab at the bar. Yada yada, small positive. Dan Severn yelled at Lance Storm. Very funny to think about. I can only imagine Dan Severn doing it in like the most nice guy Midwest way possible. Like, oh Lance, you know you're being you're a little too excited about these backstage team building things. Why don't you calm down there, bud? You know. Bobby Heenan had hilarious road stories. Training. Boom. All right, great. We will never be addressed in the locker room ever again for our own safety. All right. I could just look to show history there. I don't know why I went here and do it. All right. We were a big 6-man last week. I believe we did that to set up Blue Panther and Jumbo to like kind of kickstart that feud. I mean, and for other reasons, obviously. Hey! Sorry, I'm yelling at my cat. What are you doing? He's like attacking my subwoofer. Don't do that. Alright, where were we? Rey Mysterio, Valencia, Wagner, Takada, Viano, blah, 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 blah. Ultimo v Black Warrior. Ultimo wants to rematch with Arn. Arn says nah. Oh, that's perfect. That is so perfect that that's what we did last week. Because then, now we can send Arn out to go, you know what, after having a week to think about it, I changed my mind. I think I will give Ultimo Dragon that rematch he wants. In fact, we don't gotta wait until Super Brawl. Why don't we have him come out here right now? And then it's Ultimo Dragon Cito. Arn says he'll give Ultimo a rematch. Sometimes things just fall into your lap, you know? What? Did I forget to put Arn? Yes. 6 minutes. Ultimo Dragon Cito background. That's it. That's all this is. I should probably also have Ultimo Dragon off screen so this advances the story. That would have been a disaster if I did. Oh, I'm glad it told me because I would have just booked it like that and it would have gotten like a 12. I'm curious what Ultimo Dragon Cito gets. I mean, it's a squash match, so it's going to get a 70, I'm pretty sure. But I want to see what his rating is. And then, of course, we got to send Ultimo after the match. Just fucking fight him. Hi. What's up? I think the cat wants to go outside. You want to help me book? Oh, don't lick me. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna let the cat out of here. Alright, I'm back. Alright, that is 20 minutes of the show used on a Ultimo Dragoncito segment. So, things going great. Did we switch? We started the new storylines on this one, right? Oh, they're like all in this set. Okay. Jumbo Panther has started. Alright. Ray just wants to get back. Liger teases debut of Big Star and a Friend next week. Alright. Alright, well, damn. Let's just do a cool Liger Muda tag match. Watch them have no chem. I gotta put these guys on brands. Chat, do you remember why I brought Taz up to put him on Super Nitro? Like, I remember doing that, but I don't remember why. Managed by Magnum TA. Who the hell else is Magnum TA managing? Am I putting him in the shooter group? Anyway, 10 minutes. Cook. Your winner, the Great Muda. No, you just wanted him to be on the show. That's fair enough, I guess. Liger's Friend is the Great Muda. This would be Liger talking. And I would say the Great Muda working the crowd. He's cool momentum. Why? Why game? Why? Alright, because he has cool momentum. Well, I'm going to give him a dark match. Let's do that. Also, we're in Mexico, so he might do very poorly. But for now, I'm just going to book him versus... Oh, I don't know. You know what? Let's give him a local. Surely, there are millions of locals. And not borrow. Local. Give me someone with 70 plus selling. Oh, me and my stupid fog of war. Espectro Jr. has selling in the 80s. And is usually a heel. Perfect. Yeah, he has 60 pop in Mexico. Unfortunately for us, it goes by your American pop because we're an American company, so he's still unimportant. So this is definitely a dark match. 8 minutes. Let's see how Taz does. I really need to start building up Atlantis. So I'm going to have him win a tech masterclass, I'm pretty sure, because I also haven't been really doing match aims. This is a job for Dan Croffett, for sure. Yeah. This Taz of the Squashling? No idea. Never done it. Wow. Okay. Tech Masterclass. Your winner. Atlantis. And then Atlantis. Alright, quick test time. Send this man into La Cochina. Basically, he gets on the mic after the match and says, you know, Vader, we were in that 6-man tag last week, and your team was on the winning side, but I got the better of you in some exchanges. It's a thing we'll say that happened. Who knows? No one can know if that happened or not. And I think, I don't care how big you are. I don't care how much of a mean bastard you are. I think I can beat you. I'm declaring that I want the quad crown, but like in Spanish. Just in case in this live, do you know if the power plant guys will generate in this mod? They should. Yeah, but I mean, every month we get new workers. I can't remember if anyone's I mean, well, Paul White has showed up, and I'm pretty sure Paul White's a power plant guy, right? So yeah, I think so. Anyway, where was I? Right, Atlantis Cook Test. I was double checking that I put Vader off screen. I did. All right, great. We are still getting Takada and Wagner ready for to be like a real tag team that goes for tag titles. So I'm cool with them just continuing to win matches. This looks like a job for Pirata, Morgan, and MS1. Alright, well, get him out of there. Pirata Morgan's a pretty damn good road agent. Instead, Michael Hayes will do it. Tell Takada how to have a match, Michael Hayes. Oh, Stan Hansen just needs to, like, cut a promo, right? Maybe he just needs to I think, you know what? It's Stan Hansen. Let's not overthink it. Kenta Kobashi showed up on Saturday. Oh, this happens before. I always forget that this happens before Saturday. We taped Saturday first, but this show's live, so it airs first. Because I was going to have Stan do like a big beat down on Kobashi, like tie him up with the rope and drag him around and shit. But then it's kind of weird. Then he shows up on Saturday the next night and is like, I'm gonna wrestle in a big tag match, you know? I guess we could do it. We could do it less like a big attack and more just like a brawl. So let's do... In fact, here's how we'll do it. Well, in the Kobashi promo that's on Saturday, I'm going to give him like 1 minute of talking. Because the idea of this is going to be, he comes out, he talks barely at all, and then Stan Hansen comes out and fights him. So then on Saturday, he'll be like, all right, well, now that Stan Hansen's not here, maybe I could actually cut this promo. There you go. That's some nice intertwined booking. That did not happen. Unless we add it in post. We'll voice dub it in post. Kobashi, new champ promo. Immediately ruined by Stan. Big brawl breaks out. Alright, Vader is not really doing anything. He's just being talked about. Same thing with Holy Demon Army. We should probably start that Blue Panther and Dean Malenko thing. And a great way to do that is not an angle, is a match between Blue Panther, excuse me, not Blue Panther, Blue Demon Jr. Blue Demon Jr. and Dan Severn. I was going to have this be a tech masterclass, and I just remembered we already booked one. So I will give them storytelling. Because we're going to tell the story. It would kind of make more sense if Blue Demon won this match, honestly. Nah. We'll give Dan the win. We'll do Dan. And we will do a distraction on Blue Demon Jr. by Dean Malenko. Now we're booking. Jumbo and Blue Panther. What do we want to do for, like, the jump off of that? I guess we could do Jumbo and Black Warrior. Oh, do we do another DQ finish on back-to-back shows? Yeah, fuck it. Jumbo wins by DQ. It's the 90s, baby. It was the style at the time. DQ finish. Oh, the cat wants to come back in. He just left. Interference by Blue Panther. One second. He was on the other side of my door meowing, and then I opened the door and he ran away. He's in like 100% cat mode right now. Just really catting it up. We have El Dandy and Ray. Oh. Let's just smush these two things together. El Dandy, Apollo Dantes, Oro, Plata, against Rey Mysterio Jr., Jinsei, Jun Akiyama, and Great Sasuke. Gonna give this 11 minutes only because some of these guys aren't that over, and I think if we go more than 15, it's gonna be like, this is the most overused anybody's ever been! How dare you do this? Whatever title. I mean, Ray's trying to get this rematch, so ideally he would pin El Dandy, but like, ain't no way. Yeah, we'll give Rey Mysterio a pin over like Plata. Okay. How do you feel about a Kobashi versus El Dandy defense? I mean, I would like to get the light heavyweight title off El Dandy if I do that, but you know, he could keep it and wrestle him. Because, you know, weight classes. But yeah, I mean, it would be very good. We're gonna, you know, when you have Big Van Vader and you don't know how to get him onto the show, have him kill somebody. Problem solved. I don't know. You know, sometimes we think too much about these things. Also, why kill one of my guys when we have local workers? Let's once again get someone who's like actually good at selling. Not just like theoretically maybe they're good at it. As a 17-year-old, I'm not gonna put Vader against a 17-year-old. That seems rough. All these 17-year-olds are so good at selling, though. It makes it really tempting. Oh, Super Muneko. He might not come back. We just let him go. Yeah, no, he's super mad at us. I mean, that's fair. 7684 for Universo 2000? Sure. You're a face tonight, buddy. Unless you're like only a heel. Usually a heel means that sometimes you're a face. Dumb. No, quad crown not on the line. Thank you for asking, game. All right. I think I'm looking at this card now and I'm like, did I book a main event? Oh no, I didn't. I booked like oops all mid-card matches. Shit. Oh no. Like oh fuck. Alright, Elenis and Dan Crawford is a tech masterclass, so let's get that to the opening. Vader squash Ken Main. The Vader squash might get an 80, which would make it the best thing, which feels dirty. Maybe if this is the main event, it's more than a squash. Maybe we give him like a match. Even though I think the squash would actually be better. But like, you know, what if we just did like Vader versus Grand Hamada, just like a match, you know? Or Miguel Perez. Vader should still squash Hamada. Yeah, probably. I would be inclined to give it like 8 minutes. Oh, he only has 60, 68 selling. What about Miguel Perez? Better. And he has pop, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do Big Van Vader versus Miguel Perez as the quote-unquote main event. And out of respect to Miguel Perez, I'm going to bump it to 8 minutes. And also to make sure the game doesn't yell at us for like, oh, this was just a random main event. Oh, we're going to advance the storyline. Yeah, Vader in action is your main event. It's an eliminator. That's how we'll sell it. It's an eliminator. Oh, Atlantis Coke test. That needs to be down here. I think this Arn thing should be down here. Then just a million matches in a row. All right, let's put. I mean, honestly, none of these scream out to me as like, oh yeah, that's a thing I gotta put later. Although this is a steal the show, so I don't want to put a steal the show. Let's put. Let's put Blue Demon and Dan Severn. Like here. Chat, not feeling great about this one. Yes, Universo should have a dark match. That is fair. Actually, there might be time for him to get squashed on the show, because I brought him in because he's great at selling. How much time do we have? We have exactly 6 minutes. All right. Although we'll need to do 4 minutes to get a 6-minute match, but yeah. Universo 2000. Who's probably also really good at squashing people? Oh, probably Kawada. Although Connect could probably use the squash. He has not done anything since losing the Quad Crown. Let's give it to Connect. Let's put this before the 4v4. As I was saying, don't feel great about this one. Maybe a 78. If we got an 80, I'd be ecstatic. All right, Taz versus Spectro Jr. got a 59. Taz got a 41. Which, like, not great, but we're in Mexico. I should try him next time we run a Nitro in the States. El Connect is a co-worker of mine's favorite luchador. Hell yeah. I don't know, like, anything about him. I'm not really a big lucha guy, but especially, like, you know, like early 90s lucha. Like I know very little about it. Oh, I don't care about that. I want to know about Taz's gimmick. Oh, I guess Taz debuted his gimmick already. All right. Yeah, Spectro did well. I mean, I don't know what I would do with him other than have him job, but he was good at that. Wait, what? Swap arm match with his promo. Oh, did I do the thing? I did. Thank you, Genox. All right, we got a 71 for Atlantis beating Dan Crawford. I'll take that. He's like an 80s, if not 70s guy. I mean, okay. That would explain why I, like, super don't know him then. A 60 for the Atlantis promo. So, like, we don't have to keep him out of the kitchen, but I'm not really inviting him in. A 90 for the Ultimo Dragoncito promo. Hell yeah, the game knows this is gold. That's the thumbnail, folks. His match got an 80. Arn Anderson and Ultimo Dragoncito have great chemistry. Of course they do. Oh my god. Did this get the, like, well-executed squash thing, too? Or was that just the chem bonus that got it to an 80? I think it was just the chem bonus. Oh, no, it got the well-executed squash match. Hell yeah. And then an 83 for Arn and Ultimo fighting. This one is, like, as well as it could have. There's a world where, like, the promo gets a 60, the match is like a bomb, and then the, like, fight only goes okay, but this went great. $64 because Universo and Connect did not click. Cool. Didn't even get the 70 squash match for this. 73 for the 8-man tag. I will take that. Boy, Akiyama and Shinzaki are just not there. Yeah. We're trying. 80 for Jumbo and Black Warrior? Okay, alright. Okay. $75 for Wagner and Nobuhiko Takada versus Pirata Morton and MS1. These are my favorite kind of tag teams, when you just kind of put two guys together and they're like, well, I don't have anything else. I guess this is just a tag team now. And now you have Dr. Wagner Jr. and Nobuhiko Takada going for the tag titles. Because why not? You know? I could see, like, Wagner getting a mask for Takada, you know, and he, like, rips it off before the match. I think it could work. 60 for this. The debut of Liger. Oh, let's check. Excuse me, of Muda. Great Muda is now using Badass Gimmick, and it is adequate. Alright, that's fine. Penalized for comedy stuff. He's not going to be doing any comedy. That's fine. The match gets a 75. Liger gets a 65. Muda gets a 59. Crazy gets a 54. Psychosis gets a 70. Best guy in the match, Psychosis. I did not see that coming. All right. I see you, Psychoses. All right. I mean, it is Mexico, but like, I don't know. I mean, Liger was doing so good for us before he got hurt. We got a 69, Blue Demon Jr. and Dan Severn didn't click. Well, it's a good thing the match at the pay-per-view is going to be Blue Demon and Dean Malenko. So hopefully they do. Or maybe it is a tag match. Maybe Blue Demon finds a new friend that's not Atlantis. Who can say? 84 for Kobashi's promo being immediately ruined by Stan Hansen. Bro, Big Van Vader is a cheat code. This nothing happening. Total baloney. Vader versus Miguel Perez main event got an 87. Holy smokes. I mean, I also advanced the storyline, so that helped a lot. Probably would have gotten a 77 with no storyline, but I'll take it. $87. That's like 10 points higher than I guessed. That is wild. This was just a wild show in general. Just things are happening on Nitro. Alright, financial report. Almost made a milli. Gained a little bit of pop. Bangarang. All right, before we call it a stream, we just called a bunch of people up from Dev. So I think we should look for some new people to sign to Dev. And it's been a while since we've done that, at least like a couple months in game. Rey Mysterio Jr. doesn't connect with the fans, says Arn Anderson. Okay, thank you, Arn. I will delete this email. 54 grand, blah, blah, blah. 4.8 million people for Super Nitro. Should we send Booker to Dev? I mean, he's dirty. I don't think he's. I mean, they'll get him reps, but I don't know how much better he's gonna get at 30 years old. We checked new workers last stream, didn't we? Or maybe that was you know what? Maybe that was WWE vs TNA where we checked new workers. Because I vaguely recall Nick being there, which would mean it wasn't this one. Oh, we got a Spectro 4? We can bring in all these Spectros. It's Brandon. Caprice Coleman was active in 1996? God damn, Caprice. Fucking old as hell. Oh, Sean Stasiak. Hell yeah, dude. Come on, Wamalea. I can only say that name with that. Why all these randos? Homeless Jimmy. Oh, China. I assume China has like crazy star quality. Yeah, she's got 80 star quality. I mean, she stinks, but that's Jim Cornette's problem. Oh shit, Nozawa Rangai, the booking genius. He also stinks. And he's Nozawa, so... I'm gonna pass on that one. Okay, we signed Rocky, so we've reached where we got to last time. All right, let's do a worker search. All right, show me people with a max age of like 29, 2 higher, that are wrestlers. Show me a star quality of like 70. Kind of a lot of people. Seeing a lot of randos, which I don't like. Let's see. Oh my god. Is Barry Buchanan Bull Buchanan? Is that... I mean, it sure looks like him. Oh, those... I'm kind of just flying by these, like, generated people. Some of them might be really good, but we're just going by it. Oh, all these people I fired. Doug Basham, ain't no way. ECMO? ECMO? Oh, no skills. No skills whatsoever. That's rough. Oh, God, Kane. I refuse to hire Kane. Just refuse. Oh, it's Bradshaw. He could brawl a little bit. 75 star quality. He could maybe cut a promo. What have you been doing all this time? Just nothing? Yeah, just fuck all. We booked him to get squashed by the Steiners. We booked the Steiners versus Bradshaw and Zandig in 1994. Holy shit. Woo! Alright. Well, alright, Jim Cornette. I sent you China. Here's someone more your speed. Here's JBL. John Cronus? Now that's interesting. Ugh. I don't know if I've ever seen charisma and microphone that low. That is like a man that is, you know, that's rough. That's real rough. Johnny Grunge. Johnny Grunge is all right, although 29, kind of a little too old for Dev. And he doesn't have the pop because ECW hasn't really been a thing. Although I kind of do need tag teams, so maybe him and Rocco Rock coming in together isn't the worst idea. Oh, was he a physical wreck? I didn't. Oh, he sure is. Koji Kanemoto? I mean, Koji Kanemoto is good as hell. No, but he's in New Japan. Although, he doesn't seem to be loyal to them. This is interesting. He's 29, though. But, I mean, he's like, excellent. Ain't no way he's gonna sign a written contract with us, I don't think, but let's ask him. I mean, we'll see. And Lover. Oh, Bagwell. Didn't we fire Bagwell for steroids in like 1992? I don't think we can hire. I mean, you know what? Maybe if he can pass a drug test, we can hire him back. It's been a while, but he's not gonna pass the drug test. He's gonna be on steroids. You know what? Maybe I can talk to him. And I can talk to him about his lifestyle. Nope. Nope, I can only ask him to get on steroids, which is very funny, because I know he's already on it. Has spent 2 years with NWA Florida. That is a very depressing sentence. It's on lifestyle. Well, then it wasn't an option, because there was nothing there. I kind of... he's not good. Yeah, there's no reason to. I kind of would be interested to be like, hey, let's give him another drug test and see what happens, but, yeah. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I mean, we got Devon. He's not terrible. I might send him to Dev. I do have Devon already. Just gotta have Bully Ray in all of my saves, you know? I just gotta do it. I think I've had Masakatsu Funaki on my shortlist for like 2 years. I assumed he had loyalty to either Rings or PWFG, but it doesn't say that up here. Oh, there, yes, it does. Loyal to PWFG. Yeah, that's why. All right. Nah, he won't sign. Minoru Suzuki is also loyal to PWFG. Okay. Mr. Ganasuke. If we ever want to start doing death matches, I'll look into it. It's all as Rhino Richards. Woof. Rob Van Dam, we fired for weed. Sean Morley. Sean Morley ain't passing no drug test. 21-year-old Shane Helms. Now, hold on. Now, wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, aerial and flashiness. He's got the star quality. Yeah, I think we sent him to Dev. 21. Got his whole life in front of him. I think that's an easy sign. This is kind of more what I was looking for, like, really young guys to, like, build from the ground up. Like, perhaps Solar Jr. Oh, but he stinks. So not him. Tiger Mask 5. Tiger Mask 5? The game auto-generated a new Tiger Mask? And he's unemployed? I mean, he could be good. It's weird that he's so bad at Puro. But, like, he could... Tiger Mask 5! Come on down! Vampire Warrior. I don't think he's passing a drug test either. He's not very good. Viano 7? That's, you know, we do need another Viano. Is Viano 7 any good? Well... he doesn't have any pop, though. There's so many of these randos that I almost feel like I should be looking at them, but whatever. Alright, now let's go by, like, people that are good. Show me people who have tech. Oh, this is Fog of War. Fucking Fog of War. Alright. I'll make this one younger, since we're really looking for dev people. Show me, like, people that are 26. Still so many. Alright, that's more like it. I mean, Ace Starling right off the bat. Got some tech, got some aerial. Star quality 50, don't love that. Could be a good hand. 5'8", 210 is like right on the line of being a cruiserweight, but he could be like a good hand cruiserweight. Send him to Smoky Mountain. Yeah, Ace Starling was like a big indie guy at the time. Or like as big of an indie guy as you could be, I suppose. Alexander Otska? Alexander Otska is unemployed? What the fuck? Bring him in! We need more shooters. The shoot craze is coming back to WCW. Andy Hogg. Who the fuck? Alright, Barry Houston. Carol Midori, those are some stats. LLPW. You wanna go to Smoky Mountain? Let's see. Chris Candido, Chris Canyon. Oh, I hate seeing them out here. Doug Williams. Ooh, Doug Williams is like not good. Doug Williams has some tech and like nothing else. This is anti-British mod making. That's what this is. Damn, Fishman Jr. got some stats too. It always feels weird when I sign a luchador and then send them to Smoky Mountain, but here you go. Have fun in Tennessee. Oh, Fishman Jr. and Fishman Jr. This is an auto-gen Fishman Jr. and this is an actual Fishman Jr. maybe? Or is this just a... No, they're different. This isn't just a repeat. There are two Fishman Jr. I have taken the younger, larger Fishman Jr. This one is 6'1", 254. That's a big Fishman Jr. This one is 5'8". You know what? They're both good. I'm gonna sign them both. That's a tag team if I've ever seen one. Yeah, Fishman Jr. and Fishman Jr. Dose. That won't be confusing. That won't be confusing at all. This guy has 80 to 98 tech? Frank Blues is a Canadian wrestler who works in Canada. He currently works for... I don't know who... 9 years experience, so he's not an auto-gen guy. Chat, do y'all know Frank Blues? Because the game says he was like one of the best tech wrestlers in the world in 1996. Let's bring him in. Grand Naniwa's got some stats. He's 19. And he's unemployed. Bring him in. Smoky Mountain is gonna have the most batshit roster of all time. Especially now that I'm just like doing this, or I'm like, yeah, well, let's just sign people. They got some stats, sign them. Lenny Lane. You know, Lenny Lane's got some stats. If he had some like mic or star quality, I'd be more interested. Hey, goddamn, Eric Bischoff doesn't know what the hell he's doing. What the hell am I gonna do with 2 Fishman Juniors? Goddamn. He's fucking ribbing me. Marco Yoshida, unemployed? Seems pretty good to be unemployed. Got some star quality, too. Yeah, that's what it says. Bring her in. I'm looking forward to the list of people when I'm done doing this, because it's just going to be fucking insane. 16. Signing Mako Satomura at 16 feels a little yucky. Don't think I'm going to be doing that one. But you know what? Let's shortlist her. You know, we know we're gonna do it eventually. Minoru Tanaka, not as he's pretty good. Not as good as I thought he'd be. He's number 355 in the world. That seems good. Muhammad Yone's unemployed. What's his star quality? 52. Charisma, though. Charisma and microphone. I'm signing Yone. No one can stop me. If we get him in Smoky Mountain and we get him to learn English, he could be a great character guy. Mr. Aguila is 18. Oh, no. Whenever I see those blue stats, even when I know that it's like, he's 18, he's not going to be actually that good. But like, it's Mr. Aguila, he could be pretty good. Let's bring him in. I mean, Naomi Kato's pretty good too. 25 star quality is brutal though. Richard Slinger. Sean Casey. I have to say, I don't really know Sean Casey, but he's got some stats. What have you been doing in the mod? Anything? Working some indie shows. Wrestling Samurai Warrior a lot. Ooh, 24. It's probably mostly just because he has no pop whatsoever. Yeah, he's got like 0. Listen, we're filling up Dev. And boy are we. Alright, Shane Helms, we already gave you it. Sean Stasiak. Sean Stasiak could be good at tech and brawling, not very good at anything else. His star quality. If his star quality was higher, I would probably bring in Sean Stasiak. He could look good and talk a little bit, but he can't talk. Damn, Tony Rivera. Also, crazy stats. Who have you been getting in matches? Okay. We booked you once. It's just a local, I guess. You got a 48. I mean, that's pretty good for a guy I'm looking at for Dev. Tony Rivera, come on in. All right, I think that's enough because we did. Let's see, we got. I mean, Jacques Rougeau, that's not for Dev, and then we have China, JBL, Koji Kanemoto, which seems crazy. Bubba Ray, Shane Helms, Tiger Mask 5, Ace Darling, Alexander Otska, Carol Midori, 2 Fisherman Juniors, Frank Blues, the greatest technical wrestler of all time, Grand Naniwa, Marco Yoshida, Mohamed Yode, Mr. Aguila, Sean Casey, and Tony Rivera. The class of 1996 is wild. All right, let's advance a couple days for these people to sign, and then we'll call it a stream. A lot of stuff going on today. Probably because I offered like 1 million people contracts, and now everyone's... Though a lot of those people were unemployed, honestly. Noah Slam. Gotta see what Noah Slam's doing. Noah's cooking, dude. Oh, Iwasawa got 98. Oh, man. China is not passing the drug test. No fuck. Oh, yeah. Well, they're all going to be in dev. So until I call them up, we don't have to drug test them. Oh, you know what we should do? I should... There were some people that I need to put on brands. Those people are Kid Cash, who is going to be on Saturday, and Little Guido, who's going to be on Saturday. All right. Next day. We had a second dev for a while, didn't we? And then we closed it down because it like wasn't doing anything? Or that was our dev, and then I decided to make Smoky Mountain our dev because it would get people pop in America. Because for a while we were sending them to Japan, right? Right? Oh, who's the new WF locker room leader? Oh, Pat Patterson. But hey, Shinya Hashimoto is the enforcer. That's fun. Yeah, Japan was our dev, and then I bought out Smoky Mountain, and I was like, that makes so much more sense as our dev. All right, who all is here? All right, Jacques Rougeau. You are coming onto the main roster. But everyone else is going to dev. JBL, you are going to Smoky Mountain. Koji Kanemoto signed that contract. New Japan didn't try to, like, fight him on that? They didn't give him a better deal? That's crazy. Honestly, I'm tempted to bring him right onto the main roster. I know he doesn't have pop, but he's, like, good. Yeah, I think he's going right to Saturday. Or maybe... Let me think. Ooh, bits from Billy. Thank you, Billy. Yeah, I think Koji Kanemoto's got to just go to the main roster. We'll figure out Brand later. Tiger Mask 5, you're going to Smoky Mountain. Alexander Otska, you're going to Smoky Mountain. Carol Midori, you're going to Smoky Mountain. One Fishman Jr. is going to Smoky Mountain. Frank Blues, Smoky Mountain. Grand Naniwa, Smoky Mountain. Marco Yoshida, Smoky Mountain. And Sean Casey. All right. All right, well, let's start with Jacques. Jacques, you're going to Saturday. And then Koji. Oh, we have to drug test these guys. Fuck. Oh, did I not give him a written contract? I work for 3 companies at the moment. My priorities are with WCW and New Japan. Did I just give him a fucking... No, it's exclusive written. I guess he just hasn't left those yet. Alright, he's a heel. He could be either, though. I mean, either way, he needs to be pumped up. I think Saturday is just more in need of cruiserweights, so I'm leaning to putting him on Saturday. Right now, he's a heel. Oh, teaming him with Negro Casas would probably be a cheat code to getting him over quick. We'll see. He's a heel right now, but he hasn't debuted yet. It doesn't matter. But let's give them drug tests. See if we have to immediately fire them or not. Jacques Rougeau. Clean. That's the one I was worried about. Koji Kanemoto. Clean. Hell yeah. PCO. Oh, sorry. Carl Ouellette. Oh, he's this SMW beat the champ. Alright, this one I'm just recalling. I need the Quebecers ASAP, buddy. Drug test Carl. A little worried about this one. Clean, of course. As we all expected. Are they already a team? No, I guess because the Quebecers weren't a thing in 1992, so I have to invent it. Chat, does anyone know what the Quebecers finisher was? Was it the thing where you stood on the guy's shoulders and then flipped him over? Did that have a name? Does anyone know what that was? The shoulder gimmick. Why didn't it show up? Oh, because it's inactive. It's not a new team to add. It's just inactive. Alright, search. Any type. The Amazing French Canadians are an active unit. Also, I hate the name The Amazing French Canadians. I know that's like what they were using in WCW when they went there, but I still hate it. Do we have like a Quebecers photo for Carole? Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. That's a team right there. Yeah, we're really making our big push for Canada. Bret Hart, the Quebecers, Rick Martel push. Alright, now we got China, Bubba Ray, Shane Helms, Ace Darling, the other Fishman Jr., Mohamed Yote, Mr. Aguila, and Tony Rivera. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. No, we do not drug test the dev guys. We go by like the old school WWF thing of like, you do what you do in dev, and then we tell you 2 weeks before you get called up that you're getting called up, and then you've got like 2 weeks to get clean, and then we test you and go, yeah, no, it's good. Everything's fine. Can I make teams for the dev? I always forget if I can do that or not. Child companies. Oh, I can. No, teams. Yeah. Wow, Alex Wright and Nova have 86 tag experience. I guess I will be using them as a team. God damn. Oh, sorry guys. No more Dudley boys. We got we got Devon and Kaz. You know, the Dudley boys. You know what? Let's do the thing that I made the mistake. Let's go. Show me everything. The War Kittens. Okay. The Dudley boys actually don't seem to exist here. I think I'll actually have to make them. Oh no, here they are. They're inactive, but yeah, there we go. We will make them, oh, kitty laying on the remote. All right, there you go. Thank you, cat. Make them a unit. Add team, all right. And then we get rid of, I'm sorry to Hughes and Kaz, but we can't. This one we just gotta delete, I think. And then we gotta add Los Fishman. Of Fishman Jr. and Fishman Jr. with a period. That's how you know the difference. Fishman Jr., period. Great. Now we're cooking! All the great tag teams. Edge and Christian. Gen Next. The Fishmen. Masato Tanaka and Ahmed Johnson. All the teams. The Hardy Boys. The last hard men of Pat Rose and Joey Maggs. Was that everybody? Is there anyone left? Yeah, that's everybody. All right, we're gonna call it there. What a roster old James E. Cornette has to work with down there now. No, I'm not gonna change their names. I think it's funnier to keep their names that and call them the Dudley Boys. But yeah, we'll be back. This week is a normal week. So Tuesday we did WCW. Thursday we're doing WWE vs TNA. Next week, much less sure, because it looks like the Knicks are probably going to be playing Tuesday and Thursday of next week, unless they sweep the Sixers, which seems kind of unlikely. But I don't know. Weirder things have happened, I guess. So I would guess we'll probably do it like we did the other week, where we streamed WWE vs TNA on Monday and then moved WCW to Thursday. That would be my guess of how the week is going to go. But I'll let you know. I'll do a community post when I know what the schedule is for sure. So yeah, that's going to do it. If you're watching this on YouTube, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Come hang out live in the Twitch chat. 8 o'clock Eastern, usually on Tuesday and Thursday, but sometimes on like Monday and Thursday. I'll let you know. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.